Paola Franchi is she's the second, not wife because she didn't have time to get married, but she's the second woman who really shares Maurizio Gucci's life, and in the movie they've decided to imagine that they knew each other before, and it's really a character who's supposed to show the differences between Patrizia Gucci and her, because they're two women from a complete different world. And the fact that Patrizia Gucci is not from the same world as Maurizio Gucci is something that will be determinant in their relationship and in the tragedy that they're believing. And she's completely at ease with those people and social class. I felt like with this character, he had to feel the man he wanted to be and couldn't be with Patrizia. But at the same time, she had made him the man he was. So there's something very cruel about it. So, yeah, it was interesting not to be judgmental, but try to understand how it functioned between all of them. I was very moved by this woman, the real person, because we know more about her, of course, once we start watching documentaries or reading about her life. And I think she's been through a terrible tragedy, and then I know that she has lost her son. So I think she's a woman who's had a very hard life, and I respect very much what she's been through. So I would describe her. I think it's not mentioned in the movie, but she was divorced when she met Maurizio. So it's a mature relationship, and she's a mature woman, and she knows what she wants, and she knows what makes her happy, and so there's something serene in her way of being, and she's not trying to prove anything to anyone. Patrizia, she's a woman in love, and a woman, she has ambition, and she likes money. She says it. She has this very famous sentence: "I'd rather be unhappy in a Rolls Royce or Cadillac rather than happy on a bicycle." So that tells a lot about her. She's trapped in her dreams of grandeur and of magnificence, of opulence, and she's dangerous too because she's hurt and she thinks people owe to her. Maurizio Gucci is being interpreted by Adam Driver. I have to say they both made an incredible physical transformation, and they really look like the original characters. And this is really what the way they've bodied language them. That's quite astonishing. And yes, and Maurizio Gucci is somebody trying to break free from a lot of things, from his family, then, and with the help of Patrizia, he will break free from his family, and then he wants to break free from Patrizia. It's incredible because he's very precise and subtle, and at the same time he's so free, and he allows himself to really explore the possibilities of the scene, of the characters. It's a real freedom that's very impressive, because it's grounded in some profound reflection and thinking and thoughts of who's the character, what he's doing at that moment. And then, yes, there's something theatrical too in the way he involves his body. It's very interesting because there's a lot of humor, I think. They want to be kings, but they behave like clowns until the end, until the tragedy. So the movie marries that point of view here, that distance. The costumes were just, because it told everything. It told the moment, like the 80s, 90s, and because that's when my character arrives, and Italian bling bling, you know. So that was very strong in terms of colors and proposition. And I think that Janti has made an incredible work, and I can't wait to see all the other scenes and the show and the fashion shows. And then I really liked my skiing suit, which was made on me, and it was just incredible. He's always happy and open to any proposal that you're going to do on set when you're acting. So we do a few shots, but not that much because you have cameras all around. So and he sees the tiniest detail, he sees it, and most of the time he encourages us to keep going into that, you know, freedom of the acting and trying some things. So that's a beautiful way of trusting his actors and making you feel like, yeah, happy on set. Apart from the incredible performances of not only the actors but of every 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 person who's worked on the film, on this incredible artistic direction, there's a pleasure and the curiosity of being immersed in a society that is so different from ours, and at the same time you can recognize humanity. So it's and again, I think there's a distance and some humor, which is really appreciable in the movie. So yeah, I hope it will be as enjoyable as it can be.